Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. In the name of Allah. Recent catastrophic election was seen in the district of Chittagong because of burning. Countless people are damaged in this particular section. Of course, we cannot deny this thing. Again, especially another catastrophe had come in the district of Sylhet. Countless places of Sylhet district had already been inundated. We can notice this thing. This particular especially district, Sylhet district, Sunamganj, Sylhet, had already turned into like the Bay of Bengal. From this picture, I can notice some people who are wading in the water, wading in the water, this and that. To some person who are bearing umbrellas and they are coming here and they are going here and there. Current of especially sea, river, current of especially flowing water was strongest is one, what cannot be denied at all. Oldest people of this locality, they are trying their best to go their safety place in order to protect themselves from the hand of natural calamities. A man and especially boy who are carrying their goods to go to safety place, especially by waiting. Truck had already been fallen into especially this section, and especially some protectors saver are trying their best to protect it and to take it is a safer place. Bangladesh army had already especially reached in this particular flood affected places, and they are trying their best to control the situation and to divide their disburse relief materials among the flood victims. Bangladesh Special Army are seen in this particular picture is they are waiting and they are waiting bearing umbrellas on over their head. This and that is they are trying their best to perform their departmental task connection. Bangladesh Army are seen to discharge their duty and responsibility in different places throughout the whole country in the period of natural calamities. Bangladesh Army had already earned reputation going to UN, and they showed their credit and their experience, quality, capacity, sagacity, especially is sky-gazing. I would like to express my wholehearted gratitude, especially that is called to the Court of Almighty for giving such kind of Bangladesh Army in this section. My relative who was Major General, especially in Bangladesh Army, he especially went to UN some more than thrice or four times. In each and that he performed his departmental task connection. Besides and moreover, Bangladesh Army, wherever they went, they earned reputation, showing their special experience, quality, capacity, sagacity, tendency, strength of body, strength of ability. I especially the scholars appreciate their concern and activities and action, and I wish to see their long life, peace, prosperity, progress, happiness, and all-round tranquility in this section. May Allah be gracious on us so that it is possible on the part of us to get it, especially from this catastrophic election, which is proceeding is especially towards other districts, including Pabna district. And we don't know what will happen to the fate of especially poor and pauper people of these districts. And since flood is coming, this natural calamity of course doesn't especially show any sympathy to the people of this land, and this especially natural calamity brings various kinds of destruction, not construction. Whatever is might be, we supplicate to the Court of Almighty for divine blessing so that it is possible on the part of us to get it from natural calamities. Countless people whose especially houses had already gone underwater. Many roads, especially path and school, college, madrasa had already been closed in these flood affected places, and school children are facing problems and troubles. On the other hand, especially ongoing SSC examination, which was supposed to be started from this month, and especially it was not possible on the part of the Minister of Education to take the examination throughout the whole country, was in the especially that is called situation catastrophic election. May the mercy of Almighty Allah come on us so that it is possible on the part of us to protect from this particular practice and action. As if you see another Karbala started is especially here in the district of Sylhet, and another Karbala was seen where is getting in Chittagong depot. Lot of wealth had already been damaged in this particular district, we cannot deny. With it, fire service worker also were killed. Besides and moreover, the persons who are reporter of this section, many of them were killed. So many families had already become poor and pauper. Their suffering is touching the sky. and I supplicate to the court of Almighty for those persons who sacrifice their life is in the time of protecting and performing their departmental tasks coming especially in Chittagong. And in this section is the voluntary action which is being done by especially different classes of people coming in the district of Sylhet, Sunamganj as well as other places. Such kind of PC calamity cannot be expected. But it is extremely painful matter, but today it is especially already the people of Sylhet faced is such kind of natural calamity, and second time this natural calamity had come. Obviously, we know Bangladesh especially is a land of natural calamity, suffering, sorrow, distress, agony, pain may come in the life of us. We have nothing to do against such kind of calamity. Only Almighty Allah can protect us from these special natural calamities. Countless people who are trying their best in order to get especially to dry land, and especially they have already occupied the roof of mosque, madrasa. They have also occupied especially primary school, secondary section, higher secondary section, college section, and both government and non-government institutions is in this particular district of Sylhet. It is extremely sorrowful matter, but to that Shahjalal, Shahpuran, Mazar are situated in the district of Sylhet. Water had already entered in this particular Mazar. For this reason, we pray to the court of Almighty, as especially they are sleeping in the district of Sylhet, Hazrat Shahjalal, Hazrat Shahpuran. Hazrat Shahjalal especially came to Sylhet in the period of Raja Gaur Gobindo. On that particular time, he started preaching Islam. Non-believers didn't allow him to preach Islam, of course, where is getting. On that time, lot of obstacle came. He prayed Shahjalal prayed to the court of Almighty, and message came to Hazrat Shahjalal to start Azan, message of prayer. On that time, especially message of prayer started Raja Gaur Gobindo's, especially building palace especially broke down. Step by step is in the and that after this and that Hazrat Shahjalal could preach Islam is in Greater Sylhet district. This particular person is no more in the world. Of course, he is taking eternal rest in his grave in the Greater district of Sylhet. Of course, so many especially people of Bangladesh, other countries of the world come here in order to visit. We are getting another special saint in Bangladesh that you are getting Hazrat Khaja Mainuddin Chishti Rahmatullah, who is especially that is called Hazrat Khaja Mainuddin Chishti Rahmatullah is not sleeping in our country. I am sorry for this sentence, and he is sleeping in neighboring country India, Ajmer Sharif. Countless people come to this country in order to perform their ziyarat and perform especially their action in this particular especially country, Greater India. India is friend of Bangladesh. However, we cannot especially deny this action that you are getting Hazrat Ali Khan, who is sleeping especially in the district of Khulna Bagrat. This particular person could understand is one point in order to develop especially people of this particular area. We must develop their way of life as well as spiritual life and earthly life. For this reason, Shatgambos Mosque you are getting is unparalleled contribution of Hazrat. You are getting Ali Khan. He also dug tank for the people of this locality. In the and that he developed especially Greater Khulna locality. Obviously, countless people come especially in order to visit this particular Mazar beside and moreover so many saints who are sleeping in Greater special Khulna division, and public is also come to perform their ziyarat and as well as especially pray for the salvation of their kith and kin relative. Obviously, they visit this thing. Obviously, we know it properly that Bangladesh is a land of especially saints. So many saints who are sleeping in this country. We are getting Chittagong is the land of 12 saints. Hazrat Shamanot is sleeping especially in this particular district Chittagong we are getting, and besides and moreover there are some other living saints. Of course we know. Of course you are getting Mazbhandar Sharif in Chittagong, and especially you can get living saint here. Whatever it might be, I wish to see special long life of those saints who are living in this country. Shashina Sharif, Purpura Sharif, especially many other saints who are alive at present, and many of them who departed from this world. I pray to the court of Almighty so that Almighty Allah may bestow a special mercy and blessing on the departed soul of those persons who are sleeping in our neighboring country India. Shashina Sharif, Purpura Sharif, other people of this country. In greater especially Barishal district, we are also just getting some saint. We cannot deny this thing, and they try their best. They have been trying their best to preach Islam throughout the whole country as well as whole world. I wish to see their peace, prosperity, progress, happiness, eternal tranquility. Obviously, in the district of Chittagong, if the visitors would come, they can easily visit this particular district, divisional city. With it, they can visit the especially Mazar Sharif of Chittagong district. I got opportunity to visit especially this particular Mazar Hazrat. You are getting that is called Hazrat Amanat Shah. Hazrat Amanat Shah, I should share with you all that you are getting. He was a peon of Chittagong Court building, and he performed his departmental task correction, and he didn't try his best to especially to be expressed in front of the people, but he had spiritual quality by which it was possible on the part of him to help so many people. Later on, it was not possible on the part of him to hide himself. People understood this matter that Hazrat Khanjan Ali Khan had especially multi-dimensional quality. Amanat Shah had multi-dimensional quality. Of course, there is getting 12 saint in the district of Chittagong who especially are taking rest. Countless people go that place in order to visit that place. I should share with you something I noticed here that is called especially in the period of Shab Barat, Shab Qadr, etc. And there is especially so many people come, so many especially helpless people also come to perform this task. I also noticed especially here conference of beggar. Beggar conference was seen especially at night after sunset when I went that place with a friend of mine, and here I have noticed especially various classes of beggar, group beggar, part-time beggar, full-time beggar, divisional beggar, seasonal beggar, unseasonal beggar. And these some beggars especially perform their task connection especially beg alms in group, especially group, and by drawing kind attention of those especially contributor or donor, they perform this task by rendering Islamic music, drawing the attention of commoners who visit this particular place. Hazrat especially Amanat Shah is sleeping in the heart of Chittagong. May the mercy of Almighty come on the holy soul of Hazrat Amanat Shah. For the sake of Hazrat Amanat Shah, other saint of Bangladesh, may Allah protect Bangladesh from the hand of natural calamities, suffering, sorrow, distress, agony, pain. And in the meantime, the people of this country suffered much from COVID-19. Many expatriates who had already been scattered throughout the whole world, including America, Canada, China, Japan, Norway, Korea, Australia, etc. And many Bangladeshi people, of course, are victim of circumstances. Especially they died because of COVID-19. COVID-19 didn't forgive us in this country that you are getting. Countless people also breathe their last. Allah protected us, it is sure. And for this reason, I express my wholehearted gratefulness to the court of Almighty. We have faced COVID-19. Our students from Teknapur, Tetulia suffered much. Countless students, especially that school, are to drop out from their studies. Many poor and pauper family especially could not continue their studies later on. After this and that especially many students, female students from Teknapur, Tetulia, who are the daughters of poor and pauper family, etc., they got married. They are supposed to stay at present at school, college, university, but without especially performing this task, they are staying at present in their father-in-law's house. Obviously, justice, especially man and woman, will get married. It is a common thing. But question is that this particular girl from 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, they got married different especially places of this country. This such kind of report was obtained from the paper. It is extremely sorrowful matter for us, of course, no. Since half of our population are women, half of our population are men. For this reason, we do not have any right to especially deprive our especially half of the people. In this section, let us try our best to know something what Qazi Nazrul Islam said. Qazi Nazrul Islam especially said, half of the action of this world are done by men, half of the action of the world are done by women. Pioneer of education, we are getting Begum Rokia, who got married with that magistrate Shakat Hossain, Bhagalpur. And this particular person understood this matter, the lady who came in the life of mine by being my wife, but she is mine of education. For this reason, Shakat Hossain became surprised, grateful to Allah, and took necessary steps for the education of this honorable lady, and she was born in the district of Rangpur, Pairabandur. Getting inspiration of her honorable husband, I should share with you something. This particular lady gained education befitting the manner. Of course, we cannot deny this thing. After this and that, she established. Of course, Aligarh is especially not Aligarh, but Shakat Hussain Memorial School, and in the meantime, she lost her husband. She could easily marry in this society, but she didn't like to marry. Of course, there is getting for the memory of her husband. She established a school, and this is called Shakat Memorial Girls School. It is in Calcutta. The person who are interested to visit, of course, Indian people know, Bangladeshi people know, people of the world know this is the thing properly and perfectly. Sir Modi's contribution cannot be rejected. He settled. He understood this one point. Without educating our women, we cannot educate our nation. For this reason, he established, we are getting Aligarh Justice Muslim University for women. Countless women greater is India got opportunity to get education from Bangladesh, Pakistan greater is India. Of course, here is getting. That was undivided Bengal. And Sir Sayyid Modi is no more, but this institution is reminding us in this section that you are getting. They are greatest person is in the world. Man is short-lived creature. Men cannot stay in this world for a long time. Women cannot stay in this world for a long time. But if we can perform a good task correction, it will be highly helpful. Countless students of this country, you are requested to listen.